Hi Leo, my ascendant brothers and sisters. Welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Leo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So these are the decks that I'll be using for you today. I'm going to give these a quick shuffle. So for your key to the week card, you have boom! The sun cut. Sorry, I know I probably just blew out somebody's eardrums. Alright, but I will take it, right? Listen, all I'm going to say is, being a Leo ascendant, I know Leos have absolutely been through the ringer, but the fact that we've got the sun card this week means that blessings are abounding, right? So whenever this card shows up, especially as the key to the week, what I often say to people is, when this card shows up as the key to the week, it basically suggests that not only are you having an easier week of it, but whatever blessings show up for you are enhanced, and whatever challenges might show up for you throughout the reading, the message is that they're not going to be as bad as they could have been, or they are going to pass quickly. So I absolutely love this, right? And not only that, Leo is ruled by the sun. So the sun, baby, you got the sun. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm totally here for it. It's about freaking time we started to have like an easier time of it, right? And we can see that in the trends of the cards that have been coming through recently. Like slowly, very slowly but surely, things have started to really improve for Leos. It's kind of like we've started, but we're at the very sort of precipice of an upward trend, right? So for your actions and options, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So where budgets, financial budgets and getting your money in order, getting your ducks in a row when it comes to the finances, this week is going to be a really good week for you to create a budget, for you to start to really think about what you're doing with your money, how your resources are working for you or not, as the case may be. So I actually really love this. The other thing with that Two of Pentacles, this is about finding the flow when it comes to your material and your internal, like your spiritual and your material world. So there is a lot of balancing the books this week on a material level, but the options that are available to you are basically a message to say that the resources or the funding that you need for whatever it is that you're trying to do or to achieve in life is available to you. So there's a, you know, even without getting to the money sector, this does suggest that there's potentially a little boost coming in here for you as well. When it comes to your communications and conversations, you've got the Ace of Wands. So that combination is pregnancy. If you're not looking to conceive, if you don't want any more children, this week I would handle your business, okay? What I will also tell you, in terms of communications, this is an opportunity that comes in. It's likely to have something to do with your work, very likely to have something to do with your career. And whatever it is that's coming in, yes, it will have a financially stabilizing element to it, but it will be music to your ears. Now, what's really interesting to me about this, it does feel like this is something that you had, you know, maybe something on a practical level, something that you'd already tried to get off the ground, maybe to acquire, and it just didn't happen, or it didn't happen in the way that you wanted it to. What I can tell you with this combination, it does suggest that something is coming back into the fold. Only this time you'll have to do it in a very different way, right? You've got the Ace of Wands, which is, it's a new beginning. So even if this is something that's coming back in from the past, it will need to be approached or done in a new way. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, I love this for this, right? I love this for those of you that are already on a learning journey with something, because it suggests change, adaptation is coming in. It also suggests that you advance really quickly in a specific area or specific skill within whatever it is that you're studying. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is not only potentially it feels to me like this is new responsibilities that put you in line for a promotion or put you in line for a pay rise. It's a new project that absolutely makes your heart sing, that can eventually lead to more money. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this week I think is full of really good news for you and your business. It's a week of elevation, but it's also a week of fresh starts. I actually think this is if there's been a point of this year, or even just in general, if there's been a feeling of like any minute now I'm going to get my mojo back, this is that moment, right? This week, something magical comes together, the stars align, whatever it might be. Something happens this week where you get like this little spark within you and you think, you know what? Even if it's just the smallest spark, I'm going to fucking nurture the shit out of this spark and I'm going to turn it into a raging torrent of fire. So I am totally here for this. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is, look, with the Two of Pentacles, you could be helping somebody else get their finances sorted, you know, playing the willing ear or shoulder to play supportive role. You're not supporting them financially, but you are supporting them getting their ducks in a row, which I actually really like. And this is a wonderful week for all of you Leos, whether it's sun, moon, rising, you know, retired, working, whatever the case might be. This is a week to unleash your creativity. And I tell you what, I don't know about anybody else, let me know in the comments. This year, my creativity went haywire. Like I've got so many ideas now in the bank, like we're not like the literal bank, but like I've got so many content ideas and series ideas and all the rest of it. I literally, if I never came up with another idea for the next 2 or 3 years, I would still have stuff to create. Like that's how much, like how many ideas, like this year it just exploded. I'm totally here for it. And this week it looks like you're tapping into that creative spark. When it comes to your love and relations, you've got the Eight of Cups. So for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, especially one of those of you that have had problems or issues within your relationship, this week is a marked difference, right? For a very select, sliced few of you, this may be an amicable split where you and your partner say, you know what, we've given it our best shot, we've done everything that we can. It's just not us. Let's go our separate ways. For those of you that are staying together and, you know, are doing and not necessarily in that sort of final stages place, this suggests that you and your partner are moving away from the challenging times. You're starting to really agree on things and you're actually starting to pull in the same direction for a lot of stuff. I actually think this is because collectively you're saying as a couple, we're not available for this. Right? I love it. For those of you that are single and looking, it's probably going to be through your travels. I'm kind of excited about this because I'm doing a little bit of darting about here, there and everywhere this week. So I'm like, I need to make sure Rafi looking on point because it's been lonely out here for quite a long time. All right. So when it comes to your money and materials, before we get into that, so your year ahead 2024 Astro Tarot scopes are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure. They're $7.99 a piece, or they are $49.99 for the bundle. The yearly overview for numerology for the year 8, that is out there on my YouTube channel for free, so you can check that out. The year ahead life path readings for 2024 are up and out there for your viewing pleasure. Those are totally free. There's a video that will show you how to calculate your life path if you don't know. There's also a video in that playlist that will show you how to calculate your personal year number, and there is a corresponding video to the personal year number, so you can check out that. So I've given you literally everything that you need to get the most out of 2024. And as if all of that wasn't enough, this year, one of these brilliant ideas that I had, I went a step further and I created the New Year, New Frequency. This is a short, sharp, focused mini energy work based course, right? It will take you 3, maybe 4 days to complete. And trust me, this is the best fucking Christmas present you are ever going to buy yourself. I'm so proud of this. Apart from Mindset Magic, I have to say this is probably the best thing that I've ever created so far. And I am super, super proud of it. It is short, sharp, focused. It's going to give you everything that you need to clear your energy system so that you don't have the blocks. And, you know, every year is a frequency. Next year carries a certain amount of challenges and issues and stuff, so working that stuff out before you even step into the year. You're going to be stepping into the year like, forget new year new me, forget like new phone who this, it's like new year new frequency who this. Yeah? Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for allowing me to sell you things from time to time. Let's get into your money. Honey. Look at this, right? The Two of Cups. So you've got the two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Not only are the two twos complementary elements, earth and water, create growth, but they're also, two twos represents two twos, bruv. If you're from the UK, then you know. Right, so you got two twos. Two twos represents a bond, a pact, or an accord. You couple this together with the Sun card and the Ace of Wands, suddenly you have a recipe for a partnership or a connection of some sort that is forged, or at least the seeds of which are sown this week, that actually start to give you that glimpse to say, I've got a feeling this is the start of something pretty decent or something pretty big. If you're, in terms of your money this week, it's basically not going it alone is where you're going to find the resources. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Two of Cups is your stomach and or your chest or your breasts. Not to say that you've got any issues there, you've got the Sun card, but I will say this might be a week where you pay more attention to what you're eating, ingesting, or potentially what you're drinking. So if you are a caffeine addict, if you are a sugar addict like myself, or do you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be looking at all of these things. When it comes to your home and environment, I actually really like this. Whether you're partnered, single, is irrelevant. It's like the home is going to feel like a true sanctuary this week. Enjoy it. We rarely get weeks that are as good as this, right? So I will say be present for it. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week and let me know in the comments how it shapes out. Take care and I'll see you soon.